I've woken up today and decided that we were gonna do a full day of eating spontaneously. 2,600 calories-ish on a cut with 200 grams of protein. I'll prove that it is possible to eat 200 grams of protein under 3,000 calories. So I'm gonna show you all my meals, take you through like a half day in the life, half full day of eating, just a compilation of the foods I eat to hopefully inspire you, maybe, you never know. And we'll get straight into it with the first meal. We just demolished eggs, toast, bit of salad. Now it's time for some fats. So yogurt, banana, what? What do that?
Just like breaking it down.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
So that time for some fats. Protein powder, Greek yogurt, banana. Drop 30 grams in here. Boom, top up. We'll mix it around and see what it comes out like. If it's a bit too thick, then add some water. We are using Naughty Boy, Advanced Whey, white chocolate caramel biscuit. Decent flavor. Review is actually on the channel, so if you are interested, check that one out, my friend. And drop some bananas in here. What we do is a bit of honey, but what we do is 10 grams honey now, mix it around, and 10 grams honey on top. 10 grams on top like this, take us to 20. Quick one of cinnamon, boom, and that's it. Part 2 of meal number 1, nice little yogurt, nice little fats in here, bit of protein, banana. All right, I wanna show you something. So, the other day I bought some marinade and I bought some chicken and I marinated the chicken in it overnight. So, we've got this one here, jerk chicken marinade. Simple, bro, just literally just poured this in here and put the chicken in. And like, it doesn't look the best, like I can't lie, like this is a definition of trust the process. It doesn't look lame, like I'm not looking at this thinking like, yeah, you know, yeah, like no. I'm looking at it thinking, me, not that attractive. But this is cause it ain't been cooked yet. So I'm gonna slap in the air fryer now. Hopefully it comes out laying and you don't see meal 2. What I do is I eat the same meal for meal 2 and meal 3, right? So everything I'm gonna make now, I'm gonna make it in double amounts so that I eat it now before gym and then I eat a little bit when I come back from gym as well. The simple ones, yeah, air fryer, air fryer linings, boom, put this guy in there. Hopefully you bitches can still see what I'm doing. And then I eat 200 grams of chicken per meal. And if I'm eating 2 meals, how many grams of chicken is that? Good man, you know how to do maths. All right, here we are. Meal made, the most basic of meals, but the most effective of meals. There's a reason why chicken, broccoli, and rice is a meme in the gym community. Because bro, chicken and rice and broccoli just bangs. Like it makes sense why it's a meme. It's simple and easy, and it's all the right gains. You got the carbs, you got the veg, you got the protein, you got an easy to digest carb as well. So it makes sense, bro. Like it actually makes sense. So about to yam this down. But what I actually done was I didn't split the amounts I made equally, half and half. Instead, what I've done is I've given myself a little bit less food now, and then I'll give myself a little bit more food for post-workout, only because I'm eating this meal quite close to my first meal, so I'm not that hungry. I've also got my first meal in me, and I just like to eat more after the gym, really. So it doesn't really matter how I split it, whether it's half and half or 3/4 and 1/4 a bit. Does that make sense? Yeah, that does make sense. But all that matters is at the end of the day, I consume the entire amount. So yeah, man, that's how we're rolling. Simple meal, bro. Nothing really else to say. Like I know you probably wanted to see some extravagant meals and you're probably shaking your head thinking, oh yeah, of course, another bodybuilding video, of course he's eating chicken, rice and broccoli. But it just makes sense. Like chicken, rice and broccoli is the way of life. Like how can one not eat this? Especially when you cook all your own meals, you have to take into account efficiency and ease of preparation. And this meal just scores really high on both of those metrics. So chicken, rice and broccoli is the way forward. Right, total 25. by the time I eat this, wash up, take a shit, get changed, and then get to the gym, be about 1:15-ish. So I'm looking good. Wait, what should I say? I'm looking on time to hit the gym at non-peak hours. So hopefully I'll be able to record some decent content in there as well. All right. So the gym wasn't busy, thankfully. So I was able to get some clips, but my ass was just a bit lazy to record the whole session, and I wanted to record it vertically so I can use these clips for TikTok and whatnot. So that's why we've got just 2 of the main sets from today. Start off with stiff leg deadlifts, put 150 on the bar, and I got it for 6, which is all right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite mid. My best is 170 for 5, but that was when I was hovering around 90 kilos, and that was with consistent training. Now I'm hovering around 84 kilos after Ramadan, so my training's been off, diet's been off, like everything's been in the mud. So to only be 20 kilos off my best, considering the circumstances, ain't too bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, thank God I'm not pulling like 120 or something. That would have me depressed. But that was just one set of stiff legs because we're doing a D volume session, first session back. Same here, 1 set of leg press. Now I'm using a good old Cybex leg press, right? I've recorded this machine many times, but what I've done this time is, look where my head is, right? Look where my upper back is. You see right behind it, there's a little pad. What I've done is I've put a pad, 2 pads on the seat, one down by my hips around my lower back area, and then one further up, you know, on my upper back area. Because I just saw it on TikTok, like I've seen a couple people recommending, you know, put some sort of pad down so that when you sit on it, your hips are closer to the machine so that you get more range of motion. So I thought I'd give it a go. And visually, I don't know, visually it doesn't look like there's more range of motion. Like when I compared this clip to me doing leg press without that, my knees look like they're getting the same amount of bend, and otherwise known as knee flexion, if you're using the scientific term. In terms of how it felt, like it felt hard, but I think that's only because it was my first session back. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this new setup of putting some sort of pad or foam roller behind me. But nevertheless, this was a great set. This is actually one of my best Cybex leg press sets ever in my entire life. I think that was the last rep right there. Yeah. Damn flipping slow. And the thing with this leg press is if you do it pause like I do, what ends up happening is the reps die off quick. Like you'd think, some quick posing clips here by the way, you'd think you have one more, but then you won't be able to move at all. And that's what I've realized about the Cybex leg press and deadlifts as well. Deadlift reps and leg press reps die off quick, bro. Like it's quite hard to gauge reps in reserve when you watch someone do it. When you're there in the moment, you can tell. You know how hard the reps are. You know what you're struggling on. But in the moment, from a third person point of view, it's hard to like tell. Like there's a lot of times where I've failed on a leg press rep. Then I've rewatched the clip and I thought, whoa, I didn't think I'd fail there. Like I thought I had way more left. But then if I cast my mind back to, you know, an hour earlier when I was in the gym doing it, then I remember like, yeah, that bitch was actually tough. Yeah, some mid physique here. I can't lie, nothing crazy, bro. Yeah, man. We're kind of in the dumps right now with the physique. Like I've lost weight, but most of that has been muscle. So, but I've kept the fat, so I'm trying to fucking undo that shit. Alright, yeah, same meal as before. Eating the second half now. Jerk chicken marinated overnight, as I showed the people. Brock, rice. As simple as it can get. I'll finish this one off, then squares bar, then first shower of the year, then just a bit of uni work, then chill. How much protein do you think is in my mouth right now?
I don't know how much it's gonna be later.
That
was a nervous laugh.
Final meal of the day. Been waiting for this one for a couple hours now. Turns out I had more calories to play with than I thought. So we've gone in with 100 grams of cream of rice. 100 grams of cream of rice, about 60 grams of frozen fruit, and 20 grams of protein powder in here as well. So in total for the day, 50 grams of protein powder, which is probably the max I can handle without getting bad digestive issues because of the whey and lactose, etc. But yeah, nice little surprise for me, 100 grams of cream of rice. I thought I only had enough calories for about 60 or so. But luckily for me, 100. So this meal comes out to the calories on screen as always. The classic thing where you put the calories on screen, any day of the live video, a full day of eating video goes like that. So yeah, gonna enjoy this one. Cuba rice. This is the chocolate banana flavor by Jordan Peters. I made a whole review about it, so you can check that out here. Let me stand on this side and you can leave a bit of space here. Check out here. And yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Comments, any questions, anything down below, and catch you lot in a bit. Thank you.